Oh, wonderful morning. Welcome. So in this video, I'm kind of going to be going over the basic stuff of Wild Forest, kind of how to get started, basically getting your own account up and running, and then also waiting because a lot of you are going to be being scholared by CG. So we're going to want to make sure you have your main account and then your scholar account, which your scholar account will be given to you by us. And then I'll kind of walk through, because right now I don't have a scholar account by us, but it will be coming. So give me 1 second. Let me just do a couple more things, and then I'll kind of walk you through certain aspects of stuff. Okay. So we're just gonna go over the basics first. So this is one of the scholar accounts, so I'm not gonna do too much on it yet, but we are actually going to go into this, okay? So this is your home page on the Wild Forest site, right? You log in, make sure you log in, and then basically whatever NFTs you have will show up here. And this is actually not mine. Now, anybody is able to access this, but you won't be able to actually do anything in it. Wait, that's why, because I usually use my wallet. Okay, there we go. I was on the wrong one. Because I was trying to do a signal fire, but realized you can't do it without the actual wallet ID, because that's separate than the game password. So anyways, so in here you will have your inventory, right? This is my inventory. Basically, I've been earning quite a bit of units for myself. I have some epic units that I've kind of merged just from my scholar accounts, and I'll kind of run through on how that works later on down the road as well. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves and kind of confuse you guys. So we're just going to go one step at a time and go from there. So give me 1 second. Okay. So now everything in this game right now is mintable and sellable, which is really cool. It's got a cool aspect to it. So I'm going to quickly kind of give you a rundown of the units. You have tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, right? Tier 1, least cost. Basically in this game, they did a really good balancing job, as certain units always counter certain units, and playing this, you'll kind of get a feel for that. So like you have your ranged units. Let's go unit type, I think. Okay, so this is nice. So got your swordsmen, archers, and pikemen, gliders, skeletons, pyromancers, double toads, rogues, healers, shotgunners, burners, and crossbow. Okay, those are all your tier 1 units. Quite a bit of tier 1 units, but we're going to probably be giving you a swordsman and an archer to start off. Until you rank up, that is really all you will need until you hit probably a good 2,000 MMR. Once you hit that, then we can kind of incorporate certain units. Each scholar right now is probably going to get a swordsman, an archer, and 1 tier 2 unit. And then once you rank up enough, we will give you another legendary unit or two, depending on what you're struggling against, what needs to be countered. So right now you got swordsman. Basically, they tank for the archer. The archer is kind of useless against the swordman. You can kite them, but they're the same speed, so when you stop an attack, the swordsman is going to gain ground on you. And then you have your spearman, which is a longer range that can poke, so it's really good against the swordsman. It's decent against skeletons, but at the same time it's not. And then spearmen are really good against archer. They usually two-shot if it's on the same caliber level. And then with your glider, it's air, so really only archer, crossbow, and burner and shotgunner can hit it. So glider is one of those nice units where if somebody starts a swordsman, you start a glider, because you can potentially stop them from capturing another area. And I'll go into more depth about it when I get into the gameplay. We will lose a couple. I'm not used to losing, but we will lose a couple on purpose just so I can show you guys the basics of how it is done. Or maybe I'll just log on to my account so it's easier. People, I'll still lose some, but I don't really care because it's off season. Off season doesn't matter. You're not winning or gaining MMR. So skeleton are really good for rush things.
You said we're gonna hang out.
Yeah, I'll be right up. Let me
It's
finish.
already 12.
Listen, relax. Okay, so skeleton units, you rush with them. They are good for usually against swordsmen, archers, and spearmen. Pyromancers are good for AoE, so they're good against basically any tier 1 unit that you clump. Double toads are good for kiting your opponent. And then rogue is good. So I haven't really seen rogue good right now, but they are changing the meta a little. So I think rogue is going to be good for like pyromancers and back ranged units like archers. Healers, I really haven't seen too much of. Apparently they healed the tanks, but I haven't seen too much. Shotgunners, I haven't seen too much. Burners, I haven't seen too much. Crossbowmen, I haven't seen utilized too much, but they are armor piercing, so I'm not going to do a whole lot of those. Right now, that's kind of the gist of what you need to know for tier 1. Tier 2, you have your knights, which are AoE, splash damage, close range. Sniper, you have your long range, piercing damage. They're really good against air units. Ninja is your backliner. Basically, you take out the back line. Paladin is your AoE healer. That basically, if you have a big AoE ball, they have no AoE. You basically can heal your units by attacking with the Paladin. Bomb, no explanation. It's a bomb. It goes in, blows up. Thundercaster is an AoE long-range unit. It is light damage, so it is good against a lot of air units, but that's really, or skeletons. That's really the only thing it's good against. Pickcopter is air unit. It does AoE splash. And then Witch is a poison slow unit that does damage over time. Witch is super good against these big units. That's really all Witch is good for right now, is these big tier 3 units. Harlequin, I believe, is getting a nerf. Not too much on her at the moment. Wall Breaker is your longest range unit, basically an artillery unit, but dies in like one hit. So this isn't really utilized much. I believe I'm missing a couple here, which I'll get into when we get into the account. Juggernaut, big tanky unit, melee, does 2 hits per thing. Tank is a movable tier 3 unit that shoots and splash damage. Blood Hunter gets increased movement speed and sees sight of half your units that are below half health. Gunship is a flying air unit that does a single target quite a bit of damage. So we're actually going to go into... Okay. So packs is basically what you earn. I opened a silver trophy pack a couple days ago from earning. They usually are like $60 to $70 right now. And that's what you get on the marketplace or from the leaderboard. So now you have your skins. I have a couple skins. You do earn them from the battle pass. We're going to work out a way because we're just introducing. So we will work out a way in getting you the battle pass once it's level 100. And we will go from there. It's not 100% set in stone on how we're going to do it yet, but work on getting your battle pass 100. Once it's 100, you will let Sherry or myself know, and we'll work out getting that unlocked for you, sending you the materials to unlock it, and then we'll kind of work out the gist of kind of splitting those rewards as well. But the free to play, take a picture of your units. Those units are totally yours. And then, so basically all these skins, we're going to keep for the guild right now because they are going to be increasing the skins. So we don't want to give them to people and then have people just sell them for a couple bucks right now. We're going to keep them for the guild, and then later on when they're more valuable, because they're going to increase, like these skins will give certain buffs for units. So we're going to keep them once they come out with the buffs. Then we will distribute them on how we see fit, how well you're doing in the leaderboard, what you need, etc. So I kind of talked to her about it, saying that I think skins are going to be shooting up in price here. So we kind of want to hold on to them so that way you guys aren't getting them and then selling them, because they don't really do anything except look cool right now. Lords are for your big whale holders. Rewards is where your end of seasons go, or airdrops, or anything that you have. Exchange you can. This is your the token. It's not on the market yet. And then your forge is basically if you have a lot of units, okay, you can burn these units, and this is going to be used for quite a bit of stuff later on down the line. So units are valuable, you know, one way or another. If you use them, if you don't, if you sell them, burn them for, I guess there's going to be shards to come that you can purchase. There's going to be, you know, there's packs right now. The battle pass, you were able to purchase it with shards. So now we go into the signal fire. So the signal fire is one thing on your account you want to do every 12 hours, or at least close. So it's really nice. It costs very little Ronin. It's like half of a penny, if that. You can get up to like 2,000 gold, I believe, or 1,040 gold. You can get up to almost 180 shards, which is super cool. I've hit like 160 shards like 12 times. It's amazing. Tokens, you can get tokens. I've gotten a couple 10s. I've gotten a couple 5s. Haven't gotten any of those yet, but I have gotten 10s and 5s. So that's nice. Haven't gotten any tiny packs. Haven't gotten any basic plus packs. But I will say, if you enjoyed the game and you plan on leveling up your main account, definitely do this every single 12 hours. This is a must. Okay. So now we're going to go into the game. Okay. This is a Scholar account. As you can see, everything is locked. Okay. Arcade is open. I forgot you need to be above 500 MMR to actually use this. So in the off season, if you create an account, you're not going to be able to use it. So as you can see, this pretty much has all legendary units, right? So this is a Scholar account. So I'm kind of going to go over what we expect. and what we expect you not to do. So the shop, as you can see, there's unit chests right now. There is a battle pass that usually appears to unlock the battle pass with the shards. You won't have enough. I can't get into the battle pass, but there's 100 levels. You basically do certain quests to go and get more levels. Now, I would say for Scholar accounts, this is key, okay? Do not, okay? In the battle pass, there are treasure chests that give you units. Do not open those, because then they will start giving you quests for those units and they're not leveled up. So you can open everything else except the units. Wait until you get level 100 battle pass and then you can open all the units. Just because it gives you quests. And then in the off season, we'll transfer them out so that way you don't have horrible quests again. That is a key component on what to do. So now we go into the units. So this is going to be your layout. As you can see, this is my account, or not my account. This is one of the Scholars' account. It can rank up a couple. That is off limits. Don't do it. You are able to do some things, but there will be some things that we're going to be limiting you. If you do them, sorry, can't be in the program anymore. That's just how it is, because it can screw up certain things in the future. So all these legendary accounts, I am able to level up, okay? So if I get enough shards, I am able to level them up. I did level them up a couple times in this past season. As you can see, they do require a bit of shards. So we will probably be giving you level 20 to 25 units. So if you do have enough shards for that specific unit, you are able to level them up, okay? But any other unit that is here, don't touch. You see how you can upgrade them? Don't touch them. Don't upgrade them. Just leave them be, because eventually we may get a legendary rogue. We'll transfer it to your account. You'll level it up a couple times, and we'll give it to another scholar. So we're kind of all working together, but at the same time, you are still earning your units. So on this account, I'm kind of mad, but none of these units are mine. Okay. So if I go to, and I'll show you a different account. So let me, oh, not that one. Okay. And then, okay. Sorry, there was an issue. Okay, let's try it again. Did I not do it fast enough? There. Is that fast enough for you? Okay. So, and this, you can have as many accounts going as you want possible. There's no limit, they said, as long as you're not sharing units. Okay. So this, I have been playing for quite a bit longer. You will see there's a lot of units. He has been transferring me. So basically, he said that every unit that is not the ones that he gave me. So he gave me these two, these, this, these three, and this pigcopter. So he said every other unit, basically he's slowly turning them all into NFTs. As you can see, he's doing a nice job. Every day, you can only do 20 NFTs. So it does take a little bit of time of transferring units. So he is slowly getting most of these to NFT format. And I'll kind of show you how to do that as well. Not that you're really going to need to be doing that, because as long as you're leveling up your units and combining them, it takes away the NFT status. So you're not going to want to do it until either you're transferring units out, selling them, or they're legendaries. So basically, he will be transferring me most of these units once they're all NFT format. And that's a really nice way. Basically, as you can see, most of these I can level up to epic units. They do cost a wild token, which half of this is mine as well. And quite a bit of units, as you can see. So I'm excited for when I get all that for my account. Now, Wild Forest token, again, I do have quite a bit, so I will probably be using some of my Wild Forest token to kind of exchange around at the moment. And then the wild token that you get from your battle pass, you'll just get back to me. It won't be as much, but it will unlock the battle pass, and I'll just take that back from you. That may be how we do things in the short run until we get a firmer grip on things. Okay, so with this account, I will go into battle and kind of, again, we're probably going to lose because I'm kind of describing what we're doing. So as you can see, I have a weaker glider, but I have a couple of tier 3. So he gave me these tier 3 to kind of just try to level this thing up. Yep. So that's what I'm going to be doing now. So now I will say my strategy is I basically tried to get snipers out, and I like my gliders because they give extra vision at nighttime, and then I will attack at nighttime. Of course, I get all level 30s. So this one I'm kind of explaining, so it's going to be hard. So first off, I am going to take this, okay, build a barracks, build a mine. Again, if you're rushing, you're going to build 2 barracks. He built 2 mines, so I think he's just trolling around. So we're going to be, actually, he's probably going to be, yeah, 2 barracks. So now he has 2 barracks up front. He pumped out some units. We're going to pump out 1. We're going to do another mine because he's not rushing. And then, so this is kind of your scouter unit. So we're going to send this guy up here and see if we can take this out. Yeah, I figured. Okay, so he's got armor piercing on one of his archers. So we're going to get this guy out. We're going to get this guy out. He's going to be making a bunch of tier 1 units. So okay, so I killed this sniper, so that was a nice nice 14 gold, 14 mana swing for myself. And now we're just going to harass him. We're going to slowly chip away at his units. And he's got a ninja. That's GG. So he's got a level 30 ninja. So despite me kind of trading efficiently, I can't contend with 1,030 units. 30. It's just not possible. Because I have 3, and then he's got all of them. So he had a swordmaster. He had a bunch of swordmaster, a bunch of archers, a bunch of spearmen, 1 ninja, and 1 sniper. We killed this ninja. We traded efficiently, right? And then we basically did what we wanted to do, but the unit strength kind of outmatched us in this. And the perks didn't line up. Now, I will show you a different perk as well, because perks definitely do matter. So we're going to be trying to outfit you guys in the best way possible, right? So this will be my last one because I know my wife wants to hang out. Oh, dang it. That's why. So, give me 1 second and let me log into this one. Yeah, and that's one thing you guys do not have. Once you have your main account, you do not have to create another account. We will take care of all that. Okay, so this account I will show you. Basically, I like doing the same strat, right? That is my strat. I like using the glider to open the Fog of War, and my this sniper that I have, okay, is a $1,000 unit. It costs 2 mana less, and it does explosive rounds. So I will also show you kind of where this is. This is the account that I got top 100, and I couldn't grind more than that to get top 50, just because I only had 3 days to get there. So this guy accidentally misclicked, so we kind of and I'm going a little slow. I'm used to playing on my phone, so please forgive me if... So, okay. So this guy's rushing, right? He's got level 30s. So what we're going to do is we're going to fall back. We're going to lose this position. I'm not too worried about it. We're going to get our sniper out, and then we're going to start firing shots if he comes. Okay, if he doesn't, we're just going to keep kind of poking and prodding. We're going to take this back. We're going to upgrade. We're going to actually get another sniper. So watch. This is what I'm talking about. This is insane. Okay? Easy. Okay? So now, we're going to get a sniper because we're going to be launching a forward attack. Sniper is, or sniper. A ninja is literally right in the battle almost immediately. And we're just going to build we're not going to build anything here. We're going to get another sniper. We're going to put this back here. Jump. Take out the buildings. So for me, I play cautiously, right? So I will kill every single building before going for the main building because you never know. I have come back from people from overextending and going directly for my building. Now, as you can see, this is pretty much all level 25 and below units besides the sniper, and he kind of had the level advantage on me. We had the perk that was able to stop his mass rush with swordsman. Granted, every unit is different. Again, you're not going to be having a sniper because it's a super expensive unit right now. But you can see why it's so expensive. It is really good. But everybody's method is going to be different. That's kind of why we're going to be expecting kind of on a daily basis. Take some screenshots of your losses so I can analyze what you're losing against. Take some screenshots against people that you beat that had better units than you, so I can see what you're good against. We're working with you. We're not totally separate. So that's basically that's basically the gist in a nutshell. You saw the ninja, kind of go in. It's a fast catch-up unit. The ninja is super squishy, though. It does dodge. I think they changed it to 4 times. Dodge. The unit has a 30% chance to completely avoid damage. Okay, so it is. They changed it to a 30% instead of a complete dodge. Yeah. Okay. So they are changing stuff because it's still off season. So everything's not set in stone right now. And with that, I mean, that's pretty much what you need to know being a scholar. Just communicate with us. If you're losing constantly to one single unit, communicate with us so we can say, okay, well, we're going to give you this so you can stop this unit. So I'm coming from StarCraft, right? I never overpowered my opponents in a way where I had more units than them. I was more strategic in a way where I could outmaneuver them and out-strategize them. So I know what units counter what units. So if you're losing against this team over and over and over and can't seem to get by it, screenshot it, send it in the chat. We will adjust, we will make changes, and we will get you past that hurdle. It's not that hard. one more game. Okay, last game. And basically, like I said, I can't really show you a different strategy because all my accounts are set up similar to this. And again, you're not going to be having explosive shell. I'm sorry. Now, I will say, if you do get up, oh, this guy must be really mad. So in the actual season, I beat this guy at least 50 times. I don't think he ever won a match with me. So you know what? Maybe we'll let him win. I am on PC, so this could change as well. And this game, seconds come down to... So we're going to try just holding so you can't capture it right away. And then we're going to retreat. We don't want to take damage. We're going to come back in. Okay. So now he's rushing. So we're going to fall back, okay? We do not want to take unnecessary losses, right? So we got our sniper out. He's going to fall back. We're not chasing. Chasing is bad, okay? You let him come to us. A lot of people love chasing. Chasing is bad. Okay, we're going to summon another glider. He's probably going to pump out a ninja here. Yep. Okay, so we got our 3 gliders. We captured this, so now he can't build from it, right? We're going to move on. And there we go. It's as simple as that. I mean, I make it look a little easy. And this is PC. I hate PC. I hate playing on the PC. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple. It just takes some getting used to. And again, you can play on PC or mobile. I like playing on mobile because I can use both my thumbs and it's faster that way. But that's basically the need to know on a Scholar account. It's pretty simple. But if you do have any questions, just put them in the Wild Forest chat, and I'll get to them. Okay. I think that kind of wraps up everything that we expect. So with that, I'm going to say farewell, and I hope to see all of you in the top at least. We're aiming for the top 200, but don't get too mad if you can't get it. As long as you're trying